guys, it's about 6:45 a.m. and look, I woke up to it's snowing. Good morning guys, look, it snowed today. Look at all the snow. But I'm just with one of my crewmates who are walking her dog. I found out that she lives in my area, so like we're neighbors. So yeah, so we're just out walking. But it snowed this morning. I woke up and it was snowing and it actually stuck. Look at the plants. But I'm still on my off days. Actually Amy and I have the same schedule, so we actually go back on reserve on the 31st, but nothing's been assigned yet to our schedule, so we'll see. I am feeling much better. If you see my last vlog, you know that I got sick, but I do have a doctor's appointment tomorrow for a follow-up checkup, so just, you know, to make sure I'm a-okay to go back to work. But the doctor in Baltimore did sign me off to go back to work, so yeah. Star's a husky, so she loves the snow. Too bad it wasn't thicker. This is one of the schools in my neighborhood, but look at their field. Focus. Not gonna focus. You can see the mountains. Well, you can't see the mountains over there. The clouds are blocking it. But yesterday was so pretty when the clouds cleared up. All the mountains was white. Good morning guys, it's Thursday, January 28th, and I'm still on my days off, but I just wanted to update you guys with the latest with me. So yesterday I met with my doctor as to do a follow-up, just to check me out, and he said that my lungs sound clear, so that's good. And the only thing he found was that I have an inner ear infection, so he prescribed me some medicine for that, so I'm just gonna be taking that for the next 10 days. But other than that, I'm doing good. Today I was up with the chickens. I was like up at like 5:30, 6 a.m. It's 8 a.m. right now, so I'm just gonna I have some errands to do today. I need to go to Home Depot. I need to go to Seafood City, which is a grocery store, and Walmart, and then I need to go to my work office to pick up some revisions from our flight attendant manual. So yeah, so starting the day off early today. And then I'm gonna make I needed to go to Seafood City grocery store because I'm gonna make soup tonight, because you know it's been cold here in Las Vegas, so I'm gonna make a big pot of soup. But yeah, so I just wanted to update you guys with that information, so about seeing my doctor yesterday. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Aloha. Alright guys, it's 9:36 and 9:36 a.m. and I'm done with all my errands for today. Yeah, so I went to all the stores I needed to go to, and I just came from the office and picked up my revision for my manual. But I wanted to show you guys the mountain. Like, there was probably more snow the other day, but here's what the mountains look like here in Vegas right now. We're right by the airport. Hope you can kind of see. Yeah, you can kind of see them behind like the Mandalay Bay Hotel. This darn fence doesn't help. This is the airport. Hey, you want to go to Los Angeles? It's a quick 4.5 hour drive. Well, I can make it there in 4.5 hours. Here's a better shot of the mountains. But yeah, the other day it was totally like covered in snow, like in white. Yeah, like all the way from the left side of the left side of the screen, like, and all the way to the Red Rock area. It was totally. And of course, you know, Las Vegas is in a valley, so we're surrounded by mountains. So like, right, all the mountain ranges right around Vegas, those like totally white. So it's pretty cool. Like, you know, it actually snows here in the desert. Alright, so I'm back home now. I just hauled all my groceries up the stairs. My building does have an elevator, but it's on the far end of the building, so it's faster if you just take the stairs. But I'm just gonna eat something now because I didn't eat any breakfast this morning. Last night I made some overnight oats. So it's just some oats and chia seeds and almond milk, and I put a little bit of agave syrup, and I let that soak overnight, and then I just added the bananas right now. So I'm just gonna have this as my breakfast. Then I'm drinking my tea that I got from when I went to England. We went to was it Cambridge? Yeah, I bought like 3 types of loose leaf tea. Yes, I'm just drinking that, and then I'm probably going to prep the vegetables for the soup I'm gonna make tonight. So I guess I'll vlog it. I'll show you guys the type of soup that I'm gonna make. So let me eat some breakfast and then I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so I started prepping the vegetables for my soup. So let me show you what is the ingredients that I'm gonna use. So for the meat, I'm gonna use this pork spare ribs. And then for the vegetables, I gotta cut up the cabbage into some chunks. This is some daikon, which is like Asian radish. Of course, onion, carrots, corn, and then this is sayote. So if you don't know what sayote is, it's just like a squash, like a green squash. But I still need to peel it. I gotta put gloves on. I always use gloves whenever I peel this because the skin, I guess, it releases some kind of sap, and it tears up your hand. Like your hand gets so dry. So I always use like gloves whenever I need. So I gotta peel the skin off of that. I just use the potato skinner. Green onion, only the whites. So I'm gonna cut it right there and just use the whites. The top part, the green part, is gonna be just garnish. And then garlic, ginger, and then salt, pepper, and I'll probably use some fish sauce. Yeah, and that's it, just to flavor the broth. Also, a lot of flavor is gonna come out of the pork rib because it has bone. So, and I need to boil the meat for at least an hour. So yeah, things are gonna be done in phases. So I guess this is phase 1. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna be doing for the next few minutes. I also have, oh, glare, Charlie Dolly keeping me company as I'm cooking. I'm watching her newest episode. Her newest episode, she got to go to Kona. Kona is my island where I grew up, or is the city on the island that I grew up on in Hawaii. So I was excited for her, even though she said it was just a turn, but you know, you still got to go to Hawaii and stuff. And I haven't been home in over a year now, so yeah, I was pretty excited to hear that she was going to my island. I did go to Honolulu last year as a work trip, but you know, Honolulu is a different island or city on a different island on Oahu, so it's not the island that I grew up on. But so I didn't have time to go and see my family or, you know, take a flight over to my island. But anyways, yeah, so let me get cooking and I'll show you my progress. All right. Okay, so here's everything chopped up. I got the green onion. That one's just gonna be for garnish because that's the green and the tops of the green onions. So the ginger, the white round onion or yellow onion, the whites of the green onion, carrots, the daikon, chopped up the corn. I only did half a cabbage. And then the sayote, I will, obviously it's not peeled and cut yet. It's only 11:45 a.m. right now, so I'm gonna start cooking this at maybe about 3 p.m. So that's when I'll peel and cut up the sayote because it needs to sit in water, so I don't want it sitting in water like from now all the way till 3. So I'll do the sayote right when I get ready to start cooking about 3 p.m. So right now I'm just going to probably work on my reoccurrent training modules on the computer. I still got one left to do. And yeah, that's all I have planned for today. So I'll see you on the next phase of cooking this soup. Okay, so I changed pots to a bigger one because I think the other one wasn't going to be big enough. So I just brought to a boil the pork, half of the onions. I put the white parts of the green onions, the ginger. I put salt, pepper, fish sauce. And yeah, so now I'm gonna, I brought it up to a boil and I was skimming the top because you know there's all that yucky stuff that comes to the top. So I was skimming off the top, and then I'm going to let this simmer for about an hour, and then I'll check the meat and see if it's tender. If it's not, then I'll let it boil more until the meat is tender. So bye-bye. All right, it's been about an hour. I just tested one of the meat and it's still a little tough. I want it to be more like soft, fall off the bone. So I'm gonna cook this for a little while longer and just keep testing the meat. I tasted the broth and it needed a little bit more seasoning, so I added more fish sauce, and maybe I'm gonna add a little bit more salt. So yeah, so I'm just gonna let this simmer a little bit more and keep checking the meat until it's soft. Okay, so it took about another half an hour and the meat was softened. So now I added the hard stuff like the corn, the daikon, and the carrots. And I'm gonna cook that until they're tender. And then in the meantime, I need to get my sayote going. And then the cabbage is last because cabbage, you know, that'll soften up really fast. So let me work on my sayote and I'll be back. All right, last ingredient. So when the carrots were almost getting tender, I added the sayote. And then now the sayote is getting almost tender, so I'm gonna add the cabbage. And cabbage, you know, cabbage kind of wilts fast. So I think I'm gonna just put the cabbage in. I have it on, did I turn it off? Oh yeah, I turned it off. So I turned off the heater again. I'm just gonna let the cabbage kind of sit in there and it should soften perfectly. And I tasted the broth. I added a little vinegar to the broth. It needed, it was missing something like the full round body, what do you call it? Body roundness of taste or whatever. So I added some vinegar and that worked. So let me get this cabbage all mixed in and I'll show you the final product. All right, here's the finished product. So you can see the corn and the pork and the sayote and the cabbage. And I already tasted it and it tastes really good. So perfect for this cold weather that we're having. Well, it is winter, so the weather is cold, but soup is always good. Hi guys, just checking in. Today is Sunday, January 31st, and I actually started my block of reserve days today. I'm on reserve for the next 11 days. So far, crew scheduling hasn't assigned me anything yet, so we'll see if I get used. Normally though, crew scheduling, if they do assign me a trip, it's usually at least 3 days or earlier before I actually start the trip. But I don't know, maybe February is going to be a quiet month. But I did tell you guys I do have reoccurrent training in February. It starts on the 22nd. I think I told you guys the 21st, but it starts on the 22nd, so I'll be flying over to Dallas for that. But yeah, so just wanted to update you. The last couple of days just been hanging out at home. We actually had good weather, sunny weather, so that was nice. Um, Today, I met up with Amy and, to walk around the neighborhood and to walk her dog Star. So I did that this morning, and um, I just been cooking and baking. I love to bake, so I baked, last night I baked a lemon butter cake, and which came out really good. I didn't vlog that, so um, yeah, because I don't know if this is, I didn't want this to turn into like a cooking channel or cooking vlog, but I've just been off this whole time, so no flights or no trips to vlog. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna um, end this vlog here, because sometimes it's hard for me to like end the vlog, especially for my trips, because you know how like it'll start off as like a 7 day trip and then it gets extended and extended. So it's like hard for me to know when to cut it off, like at a time that makes sense, like to end the vlog. So, and also I don't want my vlogs to be too long because like I don't know, I know I probably get boring. So, I try to keep my vlogs, a little short and stuff. But I'll end this vlog here. So maybe the next time I see you, I'll be on a trip, or I'll be here on reserve, just waiting to be called or not to be called. I forgot to tell you, when I'm on my block of reserve days, if I don't get used for the whole block of reserve days, I still get paid. So, which, of course, is nice. I just don't earn per diem, because per diem is when you're actually on a layover. I get paid for every hour that I'm away from Las Vegas, my base. So I'm just not earning per diem. But okay, so I will see you guys next time or on the next one. Aloha.